はい、ということでやってまいりました。しかのすけでございます。皆様いかがお過ごしでしょうか。今日もやっていきます。FF60。ちょっと顔年取ってんな、今日なんか。さあ。
Just look at the state of you. You're more of a wreck than this place. Is this what you call taking better care of yours? No more excuses. You're... Fine. I'll rest.
Don't worry, Gav.
Look, we should have never let off. The question is...
And what the hell were those royalists doing there? Otto may have heard something.
And I'll talk to Tor
The lawsman.
about your faith, if any four-legged friends ever do. But what I want to know is, it's all well and good, Torgles.
Right.
It'll do.
そうか、前回空国部下を
Listen to Talia.
退いた
I
のか。
will. Thank you.
Not all of the nobles made it out alive. Kupka and his men. How are you doing? Anything catch your eye? Seen enough?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. All in good time, eh?
「広告測量ロザリアホーククライ断崖」ホーククライ断崖。ここか。
Good girl. Faster! Straight home now.
あ、来た。
Will you take us unawares, did you?
ごいめっちゃ強い。
I failed.
What the fuck? あれ、共有されたページが開かない。なぜだ。あれ、いつもと同じ段取りでできなくなってるな。どうした？ちょっと待ってね。ちょっと一回全部落とすか。なんでだろう。なんかアップデート入って変わったんかな。どうやって見るのが手っ取り早い？こうかな。よし。来た、タイタン解放。 めるか。やっぱ3体分しかできないんかな。あ、そうっぽいな。
Run like the wind. Yes. That's it. Ha ha ha!
You deserve a rest.
There's a good boy.
間違えたな。
Ready, go? Faster! Time to fight. Safe. There's no turning back. It's dead now. Whatever it was.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Not all of the nobles made it out alive.
How may I help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised?
これでなんか作れるようになったんじゃないかな。
Back, are ya? So, what'll it be?
お、プラチナソードプラス2が作れる。
Yeah, that should do ya.
Drake Slayer リスト。ヒヒ色か、ヒヒ色かねか。
That it? Fine.
Is it business or pleasure?
You'll not find a better price than that. Come again.
何外されたんだろ
don't.
ちょっとこれ
I'm
練
not
習
much
したいな。
bothered either way.
Sit down.
あ、これか。なるほどね。
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her back. The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Not all of the nobles made it out. Otto. She's been better.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's?
Vivian's did what she can to try and track him. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers. No leads yet.
Right.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Mid. When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvas in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right. You win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts. I'll take that as a compliment.
Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like. Oi, Otto, you got my gill? Huh? What are you on about? My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying. That little...
The storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
You took your time.
I'm a busy man.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room...
Mid, you've...
And? Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything that was his dream for me. That one day I'd put... But I'm helping no one, Stuckers. I've studied enough. I know that I can help...
Well. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll...
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment. And there's the designs for the stuff I need. And the other materials I can work myself. Apart from the wood. I'll need a carpenter for that, but I...
Is that everything?
For now.
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Sid's gonna chop off Cooker's head this time.
Yeah, you won't like that.
You were born in Rosalith, weren't you?
How's it coming along?
Nearly there.
Blackthorn,
What does it look like?
I have a commission for you. Do you require... Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? Yeah. I'll see what I can do.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt.
Was wondering, Mid's back from Canada.
Just now. She's planning to set up... Here's the list. Think you can find everything on...
This lot,
Excellent.
it's paid. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water.
Indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Midway.
Thank you. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Is it business or pleasure?
なんか新しく売り出したって言ってたけど。ハンターズウエストクラス。
Is that all? Jill looked white as a sheet when they bought
朝橋にいるの下だよね。
Do with a good oil. Should be enough to...
How do, Bardolph? So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help, but I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this. I'd gladly spare middle. It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that, the one over at...
That's right. I'll ask Martha if she can spare.
Least I could do.
I love Martha like a sister. But the Empire have dragoons.
ぐるっと回ったか。
Ah, Clive. What?
Home.
I don't mind if he.
Thank you, Martha.
He went up to Cressida on business. As far as I know, he's still.
I'll look from there. Ready, go?
If it ain't the lad who say?
You do, Bernard.
Oh. Building a workshop, you say? And, if Martha... I...
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the... But you're a dab hand when it comes to...
It's the least I can.
Thank you.
This shouldn't take long. slow. Nice try. Not good. Too slow. Well done, Tom. That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the...
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Must be nigh on a decade. Oh, it may as well have been a century.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. As soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that... I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
All right, Clive?
I am.
That's brilliant.
Is there...
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent out, so as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Ah, Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He must have found some. You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders.
Talia has tasked me with removing her. I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived. I know. Is it really?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we've... I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among us, and we must lift. The operation may be dangerous.
I know. But griping about...
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the prep. Something I can't do with...
Just tell me what...
No one knows herb lore like Talia. And she swears by ammonia, unfortunately.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
Do you have a moment, Sid?
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate. They were moving in for their assault. A Cursebreaker managed. They should be back. I can't.
They know the work.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always but I never really thought...
I'll go on.
Thank you, Sid. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie.
That should be enough to go on.
Jill. Looked white as a sheet.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Here you go. Think you can help?
Slavers don't even bother.
なんかもうちょっとダッシュ欲しいな。
Get me back on my feet now. I'll tear those bastards' heads off.
Cole. Just about. Doris sent me to find you. She has...
I sent a runner to the dame in Northreach.
Well, I'm here now.
Only some. The rest, look, I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state.
You made the right decision.
The goblins make...
You have duties to attend to here.
All right. And please, hurry. If the beastman gets...
I won't let that.
Thank you.
Don't thank me just yet. Come on. tried to get into the carriage. A friend. Why didn't you flee with the others?
Why should we run?
Perhaps. Freedom, safety, the life you've been...
Sid,
This man risked his life to save yours.
Fine.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid.
Thank you. Fly, Ambrosia. The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs. This might take a while. Come on! This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Hopefully this...
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Sid, if I'd... Or maybe...
Colony.
No. What kind of leader sends people into... I should have urged great...
We swore the same oath as you.
It's good to see you safe and...
With all due respect, no one with doubts ever joins...
We all know how much...
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Thank you. I sometimes wonder if I'm... But... I'm a curse breaker.
You will.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble.
Only the...
Oh, yeah.
You'll do...
Thank you. I'm sorry. The brand is more than one ill-conceived incision. And even success means tremendous pain. I became a physiker to help.
Curse breakers lead hard lives. They toil in the shadows, risking life, and yet we never won for volunteer.
Conviction?
They're willing to fight. I know your work isn't easy.
It's natural for a patient to thank you.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts? All yours. Come again. I may have... More for ya.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought they were crossing a snowfield when they had...
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory, Clive. I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frost wolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frost Wolf.
Now, the annals do not state it. A girl from the northern territories and her fate. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva.
You're saying that Jill granted to...
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were just when his master needed him.
You're right.
Quite. His latent birthright as a frog. It had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
And regarding your original, why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment. It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. But I promise I'll pay you back. Just you wait. I'll make wonders.
Then I look forward to Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
I think I'll wait till mid's away to take a tour.
How goes the hunt for...
Largely, we have myriad sightings of strange souls. If only we knew for...
Well, if anyone can piece...
What?
Word, that'd be...
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that...
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
For your trouble. It was a pleasure, in hindsight. Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens, for your favourite uncle is here!
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmeks empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmeks will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
The little ones have been up to their old
There's just one thing after another around here.
Through the good offices, as are you, I hear, which is why I came.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the...
I was.
Then I have questions for you.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
And I'm afraid that it...
A fleet sailing south.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea, Cook.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet, come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Ein Herjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, the men seemed almost crestfallen, as if they believed, or were...
You have a keen mind, Lord Ross, and you have your answer. It may well have gone cold by now.
Allow me. As luck would have it,
I'd be glad of the cup. Give me a moment to make ready.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
かなべさん、ご無沙汰してます。そうなの、今日最近ねポンパしない日があるの。髪の毛ジェルで固めたりとかしてるから、日中に。
Mid's finished outfitting her little work.
Otto,
you're not going in.
Don't worry. I won't risk any more.
The lands are in the... You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dell.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's. And we've heard nothing from her since he died.
Thanks.
So, what about your uncle?
Don't look so worried. He'll be...
Thank fuck.
Gav, what
You can count on.
How are you doing? Here you go. Think you can help?
ありがとうございます。あ、危ね、はまったと思った。ありがとうございます。
All right, Uncle.
We shall.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is. Good girl.
Faster!
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands. Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Who do you think those soldiers were?
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
うわ、がっつりムービーだ。
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. You must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead's skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
The outlaw! Take him!
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
It's you. 弱いぜ。
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss.
That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Clive?
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Oak ship.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get... not by guile, then. Perhaps the desert.
Rosina but how will we find her?
And that she was what? Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful I'll wager this Rosina Delamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow this.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Sweet incense! Wax candles!
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason.
Anything I can interest you in? Go with Gilbert.
Crystal delivery's over. Get back to your homes.
But I didn't get one.
Light it for Gilbert's sake. You're a bearer, aren't you?
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the...
No.
Well...
$1,000 for a measly bunch of Gazal green. Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door. How's a trader expected to make a living if they close the road? The gate is closed by order of Lord.
Anything I can interest you in? Go with Gilbert.
Dalamil is famous for its spas, its markets, and its smithies.
This river runs all the way to the southern seas. They used to load the crystal onto barges and sail it to the villages.
What do you want?
I won't keep you long. A woman by the name of...
Never heard of her. Is that...
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town...
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a fine... The owner's only a young...
The Briar's Kiss, you say?
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Can I help you?
Yes, a long-standing...
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people. Try the baths.
Thank you. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furter knows. Excuse me.
I am.
I hope so. Do you know Rosina Dalamil?
And what business?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an interview.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your...
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The bot. He wanted us to...
Though one could hardly call that...
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in. Your skill with the blade is rare and a fitting talent.
You know who I am. So what now?
That isn't my decision. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
To the Lock of Leisure, then. To the Lock of Leisure.
Needed to a silken soft.
The most fragrant herbs and
The
spices.
finest fabric.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. Oh, sorry. Whoever this Lubor truly is, see that he gets it.
Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So...
Don't tell me you're gonna listen...
We might as well hear him out. Assuming he is an ally, of course.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man... Oh, but in... I want you to put an end to... Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid.
What trouble?
Manners, Greybeard. What did... My apologies. Follow the crystal. Oh, but that was 3.
Ha! It will be easy. Let us divide up.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil. Excuse me. You've heard rumors. Damn thief. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to... Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between... And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question.
Well, we're a stone's throw. The soldiers guarding the mother crystal and the shipment's needle plate. The men on the rock throw their money about like there's no...
Is that so?
Light meat and dark. Fresh from the grill.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Oh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the rock and the men of the...
You have...
Don't be stupid. I don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis. No, just leave.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
My carpets have pride of place in Castle...
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
Some out of...
It's you. What do you want? Haven't you...
I'm looking for my pal.
The gentleman who was with you? Yes.
Thank you.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain?
Bait, and I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I had no luck, of course. It's but my uncharacteristic indiscretion. They took me aside and said they could
So the pearl...
I thought they'd asked for more. A small price to pay, but enough about my...
That the supply of crystals has dried up of... Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard, I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant...
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, and put an end to the trouble.
That It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
I need to drink.
サボテンダーだ。そうなんだよな。これ FF なんだよな。
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of...
Mates and buds!
Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
The juiciest meat from Greece.
Take a sniff, good sir.
The finest fabrics, fresh from the capital.
Come on. I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your all the silver and stuff. You brought the whole 500.
That was the price we agreed upon.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at... But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road...
Because these crystals are no longer the... You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed...
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem. My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
Soil and stone!
Yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up. Well, how'd you like my performance, huh?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't...
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's... I hardly expected one so venerable to...
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking Crystal's men for the Well,
indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men. Until you two came along. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon. It occurs to me that I still...
Clive.
Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so to tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. And those left behind have been encouraged to look...
Thank you. You still have the purse.
Oh, dear.
And my name is not Greybeard.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the... Ugh!
Here. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you.
And please, tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Omia Lostelan. Tuisa Gelith.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey, Sam.
Thank you.
Not at all.
Come on, Uncle.
よし、今日はここまでにしよう。あ、なんかちょっと疲れたわ。ちょっとの時間ぐらい。はい、ということでまた次回お会いしましょう。しかもすけでした。バイバイ。